Hey tribe, how are you this evening? I hope you good. I hope your week is starting good. Cause it's only Tuesday. I'm checking my hair. Mm. Um, yeah, my oldest daughter, she did my hair. So I haven't had for more time a ponytail. Um, I'm like, that's different. It's been since my teen years since I had a ponytail. But, okay. She knocked some years off of me. I don't look 40. um, yes. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I've been busy, with my schoolwork, my dissertation, my studies, reading a lot, Ooh. And, just trying to find, you know, my peace again, because I'm in a new environment now. So, pause for a second while I sip my sparkling juice. Uh, mm. So, I got my sparkling juice from Tops. Um, Cause I don't really, drink wine like that. Um, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, cause I had stopped drinking wine, right? And then about two or 3 weeks ago, I had a glass. But then I realized, I'm like, that's not me. So I got my sparkling juice from Tops from the store. That's fine with me. Um, okay, what is the topic today? Well, the topic today is rusted. For the black woman. I mean, if you're a black man, you want to hear about, what I have to say about rusted. Okay, fine. But anyways, so, for black women, we always have, this high expectation from people that, we save the world, that we take care of everything, or like, we are the caretakers, just, problem solver, many things, right? Like, even if you're a wife, got to cook dinner, make sure the household is together, and go to work, make sure the children are good, make sure your husband is good or your wife is good, washing clothes, wow, almost everything. And we don't find the time to rest. And that's why now, black women, when we hear about rest, we look at you crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Child, get that away from me. We don't rest over here. We work, because if we don't do it, who gonna do it? No one. But I come to realize that when we don't rest, we are stressed. Stress a lot. So I'm finding that when I tell people, no, I'm not coming here, I'm resting, they feel some type of way. But that's not my problem. That's their problem because they're so used to me always coming to them. No. So I'm taking care of myself. I'm tending to myself. So, when I rest, I read my book. I'm reading this new book too. Psychology of Money. So I'm gonna let you know about that. But anyways, so I'm resting. Even with my children, they ask me something to do. No. You got your legs. You got your arms. You do whatever you can go do what you want to do. I'm resting. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not driving. And that's the thing. I want me to drive. No. There is the bus. I know when I was a teenager, I took the bus everywhere. Everywhere. To the store, to the mall, to the restaurant, wherever. When I didn't have a car, I was not waiting for anyone. Psh, nowhere. Nowhere. Yes, so I'm resting, but it's a different kind of resting for me. I'm reading my book. Sometimes I'll take a break from my schoolwork, my dissertation. Just rest, do something that I want to do. So to add to that, I brought this from the store, right? It's named Let's Get Deep Sweet Gestures. So, it's usually for couples, but I decided to get one for myself, okay? I'm not in a relationship, but I want to be able to treat myself. So, like each day, I pick these hearts. So, one heart, how it says, cook dinner. Cook a special dinner for yourself. Not just any dinner. Do like a new recipe dinner. Because it makes it different. And just for yourself. Another one is, back massage. Go to the spa. Get you a back massage. I mean, it's like $60, for 1 hour. You can't beat that. There's another one. Let's see. Let me see. Go on a walk. And I love to walk because walking is relaxing. It's therapeutic. So, this is good, sweet little gesture. You can find it out on Walmart. So, yeah, so as you can see, knocking some years off my skin. I'm trying to clear my skin because my skin, I usually find I used to be stressing when I start breaking out. So that's when I know, okay, you need to rest, you need to just chill. So that's what I'm doing, just trying to chill so I can get back to my clear skin. So now this book that I'm reading, Psychology of Money. I'm on the 5th chapter. So far, the book is good. You know, it talk about how you've been spending your money. You know, it talks about, you know, the psychology, you know, of money. Like, what you think about money? What was you taught about money? I don't know, for me and my family, no one, you know, taught me about money. No one. Like, I really had to find out on my own. You know, like, learn the hard way. Um, but I know I save. I save a lot. But I also spend a lot. Because I like, you know, nice stuff. And to be able to get, you know, things that I always wanted to get. Not have to worry about, you know, the price, the cost. So I like that freedom. So now, because I'm in a situation where money is like tight, because I was up there spending on people that I had no business spending on. So I learned that the hard way. So I'm saving more. I'm not spending. You know, be wise. You know, with my money. Because I want to travel. And I want that for my children to travel. Because, you know, my family, we didn't travel. You know, I wish, you know, in my family always had talks about traveling, stocks, invest. But we don't hear nothing about those conversations. So, but I have those conversations with my children. I let them know. It was even before I even got this book. You know, I always, you know, had conversation with my children about money. You know, I let them know. But yes, you know, when you're wise with your money, you're able to do a lot of things, you know, such as resting more. And you have that freedom, you have that time, because time is freedom. And when you have that much time, you rest a whole lot more. But even in the middle of all that's going on, still find time to rest. So I'm finding my time, you know, to rest as much as I can. So if I feel myself that I'm getting tired, you know, okay, I'm gonna stop, you know, whatever I'm doing, and I'm gonna chill and just rest. I'm not gonna pressure myself like, oh, I need to do this, or I need to wash these dishes, or I need to clean up. No, I'm just like, forget that. I'm chilling. You know, I used to go, you know, to people's houses, and I would just be cleaning. And that was just my anxiety. It was a way for me to calm, you know, my anxiety. But now, you know, when I see things that's like out of place, I just leave it there. Like, okay. I'm chilling. I'm gonna read my book. You know, have my little glasses on. And sometimes if I get off the house, you know, to treat myself out to eat for dinner. But the stuff is costing. So I'd rather make me a special dinner at home. But yeah, well, I'm just, you know, finding another way to have my peace. Because there's so much going on in this world. But I'm not trying to pay attention to it. I just rested, like, you know, focus on, what I gotta do. I know people up there worrying about the rising cost, and, the inflation. But, when I think about, people who have survived, the Great Depression. So, like, okay, they survived that. How did Black people survive that? They survived. They continue. They said, they party. They celebrate each other. Just continue on with life. And still continue even when the Great Depression was over. They was like, oh, it's gone. Like, they didn't let that, affect them. So that's why I'm here. I'm not letting it affect me. I'm like, okay, we have to adjust. So we be all right. We survived many, presidents who made, stupid choices. We survived it. So this difference is like, okay, that's just another era. Only difference is AI is in the picture, artificial intelligence. So that I'll be learning more about that. So, but that's all, I want to say, to let y'all know that I'm still here. I appreciate y'all on here, for Rubies of Wisdom. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I am tired. I've been up all day, and I ain't even been to sleep yet. I ain't even taken a nap. It was just how many good things was happening today. So I was, appreciative of that for today. So, with that being said, rest as much as you can, because your health is so important. So important. Like, my children, they work. I know I said I was gonna leave, but I want to share this one thing about my daughter, my oldest. She worked. She had no problem telling her boss that she's not coming to work because she's tired. Because she just worked a 9-hour shift standing on her feet. So she was not coming the next day. I was just like, wow. Like, you can have the luxury, to be vocal like that and still have your job. Back then when I was her age, I'm like, okay, I'm still going to work. Because we didn't know nothing about resting. So now, I'm like, okay, go ahead now. She take her rest seriously, and I love that for her. And even yesterday, my youngest daughter, she was tired from school. She's laying on me, and then she fell asleep. And even after 3 hours, she was still asleep. And that's okay, because I want her to know what it is to rest. I love that for her too. It's just rest. So, rest. Don't even question yourself. Or, like, talk yourself out of it. Like, you should not be resting. You need to ask yourself why you think You should not be resting. Come on now. Ask yourself that. Well, you don't deserve that? Yes, you do. You do deserve to rest. You're human. Right? Especially a black woman. Rest. Right? I love you. Rest, 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 rest. Please rest. All right. Y'all have a good evening.